Hi, my name is Kaushal Bhavsar, and today I'm going to talk to you about threat modeling in my series of videos on securing software. So, what is a threat? A simple search will reveal the following definition: a person or a thing likely to cause damage or danger. What if we anticipate the threats beforehand, that is, before the incident could affect us? You see, threat modeling allows you to face the situation beforehand instead of hiding when the actual incident would happen. The threat modeling is done in two simple steps. The first step is to identify security risks based on the application architecture. The second step would be for each security risk that you identify, you find out ways to overcome those risks so that those risks would not affect you in the future. Now there are several models for going ahead with the threat modeling activity. But the most popular one, and obviously my favorite, is the STRIDE model. The STRIDE is an acronym for S that stands for spoofing. So we all know what spoofing is. Someone sends a message in lieu of someone else. You get XYZ notification even though you're not subscribed to it, etc. Now it could be a big problem, and well, obviously this could be a big vulnerability through your application. The second comes is T. T stands for tampering. When you have some data that you have stored, whether it's in a database or it is in the memory, in the RAM while the application is running in the background, it can be injected into, and obviously that's how the biggest security incidents happen. You know, even operating systems are not free from these kind of issues. So tampering, T stands for tampering. Then R stands for repudiation. You see, either of the party, that is the sender or the receiver, they deny either sending or receiving the message or notification or information. Um, then it's called repudiation. And then I stands for information disclosure. Just remember what is the last news article about a security breach, and you will see that the dump of millions of records of the users of that particular applications have been sold on the dark net. Now, how does that happen? Obviously, because of information disclosure. And then D stands for denial of service. Now, you have paid for the service and the service is running right now and you are not able to access it. Denial of service. Someone tries to make your server so busy that the server does not have time to serve the authentic user. Denial of service. And then finally, E stands for elevation of privilege. Now, this is the most common and probably the most overlooked issue. Every system today has got role based authentication. Even the most basic systems have got RBAC enabled, and you give a person the privilege based on his classification of the duty. But what if that person could find out a way to circumvent the limitation of his role, and he could be able to, spoof the activity of some person with some larger privileges, elevation of privileges. These are the six things that really affect an application. Now you see, whatever security vulnerability you find out, it would be categorized in either of these six. It it is always categorized into STRIDE. I think we have explored what threat modeling means, and I have given you a very basic idea of it. but I am also aware that this will not make much sense right now. So we are going to see threat modeling with an example in a real-time scenario. So I'll share that with you in the next video. See you again. Bye.